Braves and the Rays opening this two-game set here. It'll move up to Atlanta. Clubs will be traveling up to Atlanta after the game tomorrow. And Tyler Glasnow, Mike Foltynewicz, the pitching matchup. Here's the lineup for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. leading off, followed by Ozzie Albies at second. Freddie Freeman, the first baseman, hits third. Marcell Ozuna in left. Matt Adams is the DH. Dansby Swanson at short. Austin Riley at third, with Ender Inciarte in center field. William Contreras, the young catcher, and he has distinguished himself early. He's batting ninth. And Ronald Acuna Jr. about to step in. Off to a little bit of a slow start through that first series, but this young man has big-time power. Acuna coming off 41 home runs last year. There's our fastball. An imposing bat in that leadoff spot. A lot of strikeouts in his game, but a ton of power in the scrimmage. Through 68 pitches in that one. And he just missed a little up there. 2-2.
Just be sharp. Sharp with the breaking ball. Good command of the heater.
And a cut and a miss. He swings through a 98-mile-per-hour fastball to get this one started. Ozzie Albies, the second baseman. And the breaking ball slips away a little high up there. 1 ball, no strikes. One. And a wave and a miss.
Well, that's
not fair.
Late snap. It's going to bounce well in front of the plate, but completely fools Ozzie Albies, and just let that swing go.
A little piece of that one. Back with another one.
So guys have to make early decisions, and it's tough to get to that pitch.
2-2.
Really completely changed.
And a cut and a miss. 100. A hundo here early on the strikeout. 2 up, 2 down.
Yeah, and Ozzie Albies, he can handle a bat. Let's be honest about this. He can handle the bat from both sides of the plate, and this ball completely blown by him. You can see how tardy he was. He was stuck in between that heater and the curveball. He goes triple digits on you, and you don't have a chance. That ball was almost in the mitt.
There's Freddie Freeman. Into the dirt. 1-0. I don't know that we've seen him throw this well at the beginning of a game to these first 2 hitters.
Listen, this is your first start of the season. You're going up against a team, a very good team. Won the division the last 2 years. There's a lot of adrenaline.
2-0. And then you get to face Freeman. There's a strike.
Oh, that's the pitch that's not fair, and you don't see it often.
His average velocity is 93.4 on the changeup.
It's absurd.
That's his changeup. Full count now.
And now you got guys that are trying to throw it slower at 93, 94.
And the pitch is down for ball 4. Fastball there. That one at 99. And it's a pretty nice and easy 99, although it was out of the zone for the walk.
Think about his body type. When you talk about leverage and arm whip and just the transfer of power from the legs to the release point, and just tall, lanky, coming downhill, creates so much leverage.
Ozuna takes it outside, 1-0. Curveball misses. Laid on the fastball, 2-1. Again, trying to catch up to 98. Oh, he just missed there, a little low. Full count, Freeman off with the pitch. And a cut and a miss. He strikes him out on the curveball. 3 strikeouts in the inning. You got Acuna on the fastball up. He hit 100 to Albies and strikes out Ozuna with the breaking ball. DH, Yoshi Sasugo in left, hitting in front of Hunter Renfroe. Joey Wendell hitting 6th at third. Willie Adames 7th at short. Kevin Kiermaier, the big hit yesterday in center. Mike Zunino to do the catching.
Well, taking the mound tonight for the Atlanta Braves going to be right-hander Mike Fultonavich. Made 21 starts a season ago. Record 8.6 ERA, just over 4.5. Finished the season much stronger than he started.
The first pitch is a strike. Tapper foul. He's been around for a while and still just 28 years old.
Yeah. Regained everything, came back, finished strong.
Ball two was effective.
Wasn't cutting it loose, kind of pitching tentatively.
Popper. Albies out from second. That's Acuna Jr. coming in from right to take that one off.
They're out there, though. There they are.
Now takes it down.
No, that's the outfield. The roof gets the opposing.
A high fly ball back into the corner and right. Acuna Jr. into foul territory, and that one drops. And again, he is not having fun with the roof.
No, he is completely uncomfortable, and it's understandable. You know, he's a young player. You know, how many balls has he seen here? He can't find it. A rubbed-up baseball is exactly the same color as the roof here at Tropicana Field, and if you don't see the ball off of the bat, you're going to have a difficult time finding it.
He's saying to NCR, you're the great center fielder. You come over here and catch those. Now with another chance, and he takes one too low. 2-1. Yeah, first time in here, as in this case for Acuna Jr., it can be a challenge.
Baseball for even a split second. Good luck.
And there's ball 4. So now becomes the first base runner for the against Fultonavich from his time in the National League. He is 3 of 11 against Fultonavich. It's a foul. One ball, one strike. Martinez down 1-2. First, back in. This one is wide. There were times last year.
You start to lose velocity, you had better gain command.
Down to short. Swanson for the fourth at second. Over to first for the 6-4-3 double play. And the Rays are out in the first. On to the second, no score.
Comes down to a respect thing. Everyone caring for each other enough to be responsible, because it's just 2 months and I don't want to bring it home to my own family. But the good news, Kevin Cash said he's confident in the team's ability to be safe. Guys?
And all of that has taken place in one form or another. And it's something that has close together.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, they're much further apart than Blue Jay pitchers were. I think that today and this morning, so I think everybody will respond appropriately. You know the Rays will play games and put everybody at risk.
Well, the other thing about this, you want to play salaries in all the pro sports, but it's sometimes beyond the atmosphere. But that's not everybody.
You think about a young player.
3-2 on the ground, back at third. That's a foul ball, and a nice effort by Wendell. But a foul ball, and the count on Swanson is still all the way out now at 3-2.
How about this? He gets outside the line to knock this baby down.
How about when Wendell over 1.7% chance that the Rays would win that game yesterday? Back into straightaway center. Kiermaier still going back at the track. And that ball is going to get out of here. Swanson, who has big-time power, turned that one right around and hits it out to dead center to give Atlanta the lead. Swanson off to a hot start in their first series in New York. And now this.
You've got Tyler Glasnow supplying so much of the power, and it's right out over the plate. And Dansby able to get some backspin on that, and then here comes the carry. And he's swinging the bat well. This team last night, Dwayne, 14
in scoring position.
Wow.
So, I mean, you talk
with 2 strikes, so you don't even need to come with a strike here, just something that appears to be, and then out.
And there's that pitch. He got him a cut and a miss.
Telling Tyler Glasnow is no, start the curveball up here. If you start it up there, you're going to get it down in the bottom part of the zone or below it where you want it. So he's showing them, hey, listen, look like you throw the curveball and start it up high, and it's going to get the break that we want down.
Outstanding center fielder.
Supposed to be. Other guys, they're exactly the opposite. They're like, give me that low target, and I'll.
On the count on Inciarte. Did he go? That's a check. Says Carlos Torres down at third.
I'll tell you this too. Sometimes it's a veteran catcher that says, just trust me. We're going to throw this pitch, but you're going to start it here and watch how it ends up.
The scrimmage game. That was on Tuesday. So he's had 4 full counts now facing his 8th hitter. Staying alive right there at 98. And that one stays high. Tried that breaking ball again on 3-2.
Out there and looks to be going full bore each and every pitch. Heavy workload early tonight.
Contreras, he takes a strike. His young catcher are on the injured list. Big cut and a miss. The ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's important position.
There goes a swing and a miss. Contreras, baseball.com/5050. Some restrictions apply. Yoshi Sasugo preparing to lead off against Mike Foltynewicz. Hunter Renfroe and Joey Wendell will be the second and third hitters of the inning. It's a ball outside at 91. This one out of play. Braves in the postseason against the Cardinals when the Cardinals scored 10 runs in the first inning of Game 5. Strike 3 call. Sugo is out of there.
You know, from those type of pitches in that game, and what a disappointment. You know, you set yourself up for a win or go home, and basically over just after it started.
Tough to suffer through that.
Oh man,
especially a team like the Braves. You know, they've had and then run into that in the postseason. Little roller on the bat of Renfroe through the right side. They had him pulled around, and so he has a base hit. So Renfroe comes up with a base hit.
Right side. You can see a lot of room here, and that's, you don't have to hit it hard. This ball right off the end of the bat. A little squibber.
Well, they had seen his bat before from his time in the National League and respect that big power. And there he rolls one through that open right side. Gives him something to smile about. We're close to Wendell now, 1-0. Should double in the bottom of the 9th inning yesterday. A little chop toward the middle. They'll go back to step on the bag at second, and they're going to complete the double play. A 6-3 double play with Swanson starting it. On to the third we go. It's a 1-0 game. Atlanta with a run on the Swanson homer in the second. Now the top of the order in the first pitch. He did go. It's Paul Nart down at first. On Acuna Jr. And a cut and a miss. He blows it by him. 97. He got him 98 up in the first. 90.
He's an accomplished hitter at the plate. You know, breaking ball, and then just power this fastball right by him. That pitch out over the plate. And it just eats Acuna Jr. up. Which is what you're looking for right now.
Albies lifts one into left center. Sasugo coming over and right in front of Kiermaier makes the catch.
Well, and this is where if I get there, it's mine. He's calling for it. Communication. These guys haven't played together that much. Being very nice about it, but also telling him, you don't call me off.
Yeah, that's mine. Another good 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 and 2. A little tap to the right side. Choi's going to toss it to glass now. Just what the Rays right-hander needed. A quick inning right there. 1, 2, 3. 1-0 Atlanta. Team stored a few hours and details. Rays up. Willie Adames with a 1-0 count. 1-1. Adames, Kiermaier, and then Leiter. That's going to be foul down toward the bullpen. Golden Age 28-year area. And Adames is out on strikes.
He starts in the bottom third of the strike zone, right on the edge. Tough pitch to hold.
Now Kevin Kiermaier.
Really, maybe 4 or 5.
Drop to the right side. Albies with the toss to first. Control to Navich. And so with Mike. Zunino behind in the count. High fly ball into left with some carry. That ball is going to get out of here. That's a home run for Mike Zunino. Zunino on a 3-2 pitch sends it out to left center. And the game is tied. Oh, you talk about getting some carry.
Wow, you're not kidding. I didn't think that ball off the bat was going to get this deep. That slider kind of reaching for it just kind of shows you Zunino's strength. Get the barrel to the baseball. See, he's kind of leaning out there just a hair. But look where this ball ends up. Tie it up. That's a
G-Man Choi day against Toronto.
Maybe he split it in half. Hit it that hard.
Baseballs per day this season. How about that?
During BP and ground balls and everything else, that a lot of balls getting thrown away or
teams. I mean, it's amazing they can produce that many baseballs.
Right?
Hot shot foul with Chad Mottola and Kevin Cash have spent a lot of time concentrating. I really like that kind of contact we just saw.
Oh, yeah.
Choi out on strikes. So we're through 3 innings. Rays have tied this game. Home run by Zunino. And we go to the 4th. Just 8 pitches in the 3rd inning by Tyler Glasnow, and he starts the 4th.
And how deep was he going to be able to get? What a 3rd inning.
Yeah, he had
becoming obviously more efficient but more sharp with his pitches, getting him into better spots, better counts. All those full counts in the first 2 innings. And now just starting to fill up that strike zone with quality strikes.
dealing with the middle part of this order. Into the dirt. And a foul tip strikeout on the fastball. He got him on the curveball in the first, and now Fatter
just not going to bite for that curveball this time. Now just overpower him, and that's what he did with that heater. Just kind of feeling for the baseball, not really sure what they're seeing.
DHing in this lineup. 1-1. Adams 4 for 7 in his career with a home run against Glasnow, and that was when Glasnow was pitching for the Pirates. Two. Oh, strike 3 call. What a dandy of a breaking ball right there. 8 strikeouts now for Glasnow. And here is Swanson.
They're having a hard time figuring him out. He's been very good.
Swanson off to two and one. Even the count. 2-2. 8 again in that scrimmage game on Tuesday. Oh, strike call. The breaking ball, and he strikes out the side against Swanson looking. Bottom of the fourth coming, 1-1 tie. And here's Brandon Lau to lead off the bottom of the fourth against Mike Fultonavich. Well, a 1-1 ball game. First pitch is skied to the left side. Wiley in foul territory. The third baseman makes the catch. Pitch is in there for a storm back in the bullpen. A bit wide on that pitch.
Hitters, how many do you think are going to the plate thinking about his changeup?
Nobody.
Right. Why would you? Not a whole lot.
Too low to Martinez.
Overall outing went as far as he got more efficient, stronger, better, more sharp as the game went on. It's not like he faded in that fourth inning. I mean, the first two, he had to.
And we have a full count. And there is a walk, a 1-out pass to. We'll have these two here against Atlanta and then head to Atlanta.
A Rays hitter too, you need to show patience against Fultonavich. He will give you some counts to work with.
And that. The last 6 years in Japan, including 1 year when he had 44. Popped up, foul ball, chased by Riley, but that's going to carry out a play.
Fastball that was up and away. You can cover the whole field like that. You're a dangerous bat.
Runner goes, and the pitch is ball 4. Back-to-back walks coming in the fourth inning. So here's Hunter Renfroe. He got the base hit against the shift his first time. He came in 1 for 3 in previous at-bats against Foltynewicz from Renfro's time in the National League. High fly ball back into left center field. Inciarte is going to go to the track, and that one is gone. Home run for Renfro. 3-run blast. And the Rays now lead 4-1. So Hunter Renfro, who had 33 home runs last year in the National League for San Diego, gets his first in a Rays uniform.
And Dwayne, a little foreshadowing by the Rays dugout. This pitch right down the middle of the plate, and as that ball was struck by Renfro, you could hear the Rays dugout. Listen, they knew.
So the Rays with 2 home runs now. Here's Wendell hitting one deep to right, and that baby's going to get out of here. Back to back, Joey Wendell follows the Renfro home run. So Joey Wendell goes deep to right. It's 5-1.
Go ahead, Mendel. No.
So the Rays have had 3 home runs tonight. Zunino hit one in the 3rd, and now Renfro and Wendell go back-to-back here in the 4th inning.
Now change up, and that change up stayed middle, right around thigh high, and Joey Wendell not fooled at all. Dwayne, did you notice?
Willie Adames, good cut. And he has drawn the walk. So the Rays breaking through here in the 4th inning. And that's going to be it for Foltynewicz. Pitching change coming for Atlanta. So now the Rays have knocked out the starter. Kevin Kiermaier will bat with a runner aboard and just 1 out. Back to the first pitch and fouls that one back. Strike. Kevin with the game winner in 10 innings yesterday. Pitch inside. Right after that interview, the official score changed it to a triple, as it should have been. And so it goes into the books as a game-winning triple for Kiermaier. Kevin looks at it low. It's 2-1. There goes the runner, and the pitch, a swing and a miss. That ball loose, and moving into second base is Adames. He was breaking on that pitch, so he'll get a stolen base for that.
The Rays always playing more aggressive on the base paths with the lead. And there goes Willie. There's going to be no shot to get him, no matter what.
Pitches. Ground ball left side wide open, and it's going to be knocked down, but here comes Adames. He's going to score. No chance to make a play on him, and Adames scores that run. Charged to Foltynewicz, and it's 6-1.
Boy, how about Kevin Kiermaier going out after that pitch? Knows he's got a lot of room to work with over there, just swats it. Great job by Swanson trying to keep that ball in the infield, or at least close to the infield, to try to prohibit Adames from scoring. But he's not able to do that. Willie with a good jump. Rodney Linares with a good send. Rays add their lead.
And here's Zunino, and Mike hit by the pitch. And that's going to send Kiermaier up to second, and Zunino strolling.
And ball running in. Boy, right in the stomach.
Well, that'll toughen up the abs.
It's one way to get a good ab workout in.
G-Man Choi. He's wide. Loses his helmet. It's foul the other way. Davidge charged with 6 runs and a strikeout, number 2 here in the 4th inning.
Let's take a look. That ball working away, and yeah, that's a little bit too far. There's your split. That pitch stayed up, just kind of faded a little bit.
And now Brandon Lau, he started the inning when he hit the little popper foul caught by Riley. The Rays eventually won that one in 10. High fly ball center field. Ciarte drifting to the track in front of the wall, and that's going to be over his head. Off the wall. 1 run is scored. Kiermaier has crossed the plate. Zunino scores, and all the way to third goes Brandon Lau. The Rays plate 2 more runs to make it 8-1.
Here at Tropicana Field, let's see what happens. Fastball, a little too much plate. That ball skied to deep center field. And Inciarte just misjudged it. I don't know if he lost it at the end, kind of drifting. A ball he probably should have caught. Looked like he did not see it for a split second and picked it up late. And by then it was too late.
And here is Jose Martinez. That's a strike.
You could see that panic at the very end. Those eyes found the baseball. You make that late jump.
Yeah, and you're looking at a Gold Glove center fielder there 3 times over. They built an 8-1 lead. Into the dirt. This one bounces away. And down the line from third comes Lau with another run. A wild pitch. And Lau has scored.
Curveball and just yanked down. See that ball a couple of feet out in front of the plate. Off Contreras. No chance. Rays just pouring it on.
9-1. Oh, foul. Broken loose with a big 4th inning tonight. Swing and a miss. Fastball ends it. The Rays send 11 by Hunter Renfroe and Joey Wendell, who go back-to-back. The 2-run shot opened the scoring in the inning, and then Wendell followed with his blast. 9-1 Rays. Diego Castillo just off the paternity list, coming off last year's busy season, 65 appearances, holding the opposition. Austin Riley after the first pitch, and he fouls it. Strike 1.
Busy. He is busy.
And strike 3 call. Inciarte takes one wide. That's a strike to Inciarte. The Rays with an 8-run 4th inning tonight. That's the most runs they've scored in an inning since 2015. And October the 4th of 2015, they had a 9-run first. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know if you could do that.
Down to first base. Choi's going to make the play unassisted. Inciarte is out number 2.
Yeah, I got to believe.
Starting the season with 30 on the Major League roster. Wave and a miss. Contreras is out on strikes, and 1, 2, 3 go the Atlanta Braves. Bottom of the 5th coming, 9-1 Rays. Bottom of the 5th inning, the Rays with their biggest single inning since 2015. They hold his 9-1 lead. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Renfroe and Joey Wendell will follow. On the ground to the right side. Alvarez up with it. And he makes the toss. Which is a strike.
If for no other reason than the velocity. Now, this is a guy a season
of their pitching.
When you think about with Cole.
Into the dirt, 3-1. Shot into deep left center. Well tagged, and this one will go. Home run for Renfroe. He lines this one out of here. It's 10-1. A 2-home run night for Hunter Renfroe. Rays save that power they sought in that deal from San Diego.
Boy, how about the compare-contrast? The towering shot in the previous at-bat, and then that was an absolute dart out into left center field.
Scoring department. Wendell skies it down the left side. That will be out of reach.
Not even a full season.
And Wendell takes a called strike. So he's out of there. Great combination. Adames swing and a miss for. And the Rays. The strike as Adames tried to check.
Dwayne, I got to tell you, I watched Tommy Pham and his Padres take on the Diamondbacks yesterday broadcast, but I will tell you this too. I'm absolutely loving
those brown uniforms.
It's a great look.
Wave and a miss. Adames out on strikes. The Rays add a run on Hunter Renfroe's second home run of the night. And the Rays have built a 9-run lead, scoring in double figures tonight. 10-1 lead. We go to the 6th inning, and the Rays will have left-hander Jalen Beeks enter this game. Now Beeks facing Acuna Jr. Wave and a miss. Ball gets away from Zunino. And Acuna heads down to first. He's going to reach after the strikeout. So a strikeout for Beeks.
And that changeup, just 5 holes. Mike Zunino not able to get the glove all the way down, kind of anticipating a little bit more of a bounce. He didn't get it, and Acuna Jr. gets first.
Rousey Albies. Double play ball. Oh, it's bobbled by Adames. Now he's going to have to go to first, and he's late there.
Be a 2-for-1 for the Rays, and this ball just comes up on him. Comes up, and actually it clears the glove. Never even got a glove on it. And then rushing that throw to first base. Albies hustling up the line, not able to get him.
Freddie Freeman. Freeman, a little popper into short left. That's going to fall. Here comes Acuna Jr. to the plate, and the ball hits him and deflects away. Beeks backing it up. So a run scores. Albies at second, and Freeman gets credit for a run batted in to make it.
Well, that fastball kind of running in, and Freeman staying inside of it. Didn't hit it hard, but he was able to drop it in. Thought Tsutsugo had a chance here to get him. That ball bouncing up and hitting Acuna Jr. right in the back of the helmet, back of the arm, something. It got it.
Marcell Ozuna making a big cut and missing for a strike. Two. And it is out on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Now strike to Matt Adams. 2 in the inning he worked, and now 2 for Beeks. although one reached and eventually scored. Moving two. Into the dirt. Nice stop there by Zunino.
To the plate, in front of the plate, yanked a changeup, going glove side like a goalie. Now try to locate it.
Fly ball back into left, sending Tsutsugo to the track. That has some carry, and that ball's going to get out of here. Home run to the opposite field. First home run of the year for Adams. And the Braves trying to make a game of it here.
This has been a nightmare inning for the Rays. In fact, this inning should be over. Instead, there's one out, and the Braves have the lead. Looked like a little cutter off the plate away, and Adams able to get the barrel to it. And then how about that carry? Well, there have been some balls here tonight, and that ball is jumping again.
So, a little air.
I'll tell you, for your entire life.
Absolutely.
On a dime.
To a significant degree. And now impose that upon a team sport. He taps it foul. 4 runs have scored. And that's a swing and a foul tip strikeout. Swanson out of there. It's 14 strikeouts for Rays pitching. The third baseman. And he looks at a fastball. Catching plenty of the plate for a strike. Pop down the right side. Renfroe's got a lot of ground to cover, and he's going to get there and make the catch in foul territory. We go to the bottom of inning 6. It's 10-5 Rays.
That's a great graphic, too.
Yeah, that animation is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
Kevin Kiermaier fouls away that 0-1 pitch, and he's quickly down. Nothing.
Probably was a preview, and I missed that call.
Strike 3 call. Well, if you missed it, we both missed it. Mike Zunino. Zunino with a home run tonight. Next for Atlanta. And kind of tough inning for Beeks because of the strikeout and the wild pitch. It hinged on whether it's a wild pitch or a pass ball in the official scoring department.
That didn't work out.
Can't assume a double play for the purposes of scoring. So he had the double whammy against him there. Beeks did in that inning from the scoring department.
Than a typical relief pitcher, but boy, you know, that's a lot of time, a lot of ground you have to make up 1 or 2 innings at a time.
And Zunino now is out on strikes, back-to-back strikeouts. At the top of the order. Did he go? He did. So throwing Wendell in that inning. And Renfroe another home run to account for a run in the 5th. For the Rays outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. D-Man Choi works the count. And that will take it forward. And he walked, so after falling behind, Choi draws the base on balls. The Rays continue to put at least a man on base. Tripled in 2 runs in the 4th. Strike 1. Come to life tonight, hitting 4 home runs. Now the other way. That's going to be a fair ball. Extra bases. Over to third goes Choi, and it's a double for Brandon Lau. Second and third with 2 outs.
Tell you what, Brandon Lau is on some kind of tear right now. Last few games. That was fortunate, but this, he gets a breaking ball. Protecting with 2 strikes. You know, you don't know if that ball's going to catch the outside corner. So he goes out there to try to fight it off. That ball clearly off the plate, but guess what? He turns that into an extra base hit.
Looking for his first hit tonight, although he did walk and score in the 4th. his Blue Jays have hit 4 home runs. Toronto against the Nationals in Washington. The Rays against the Braves here. With the walk to Choi in this inning, all 9 spots in the order have been on base. And 8 of the 9 spots have scored a run. There's a pitch blocked by Contreras. Side 2-0. With 2 outs, Choi is at third and Lau is at second. Liner into center, that's going to fall, base hit. Here comes Choi, he will score. Lau crosses the plate. A base hit driving in 2 for Jose Martinez, and the Rays now have a dozen on the board. It's 12-5, and every spot in the lineup not only has reached base, but every spot in the lineup has scored at least 1 run.
Well, and this inning started with back-to-back strikeouts, 2 outs, nobody on. And the Rays have erupted once again. That ball lined into center, stayed on top of that fastball. And they add to the lead. Everybody contributing, like you pointed out, Dwayne, here tonight.
Yoshi Tsutsugo. 6 runs charged to Voldemort, and now 6 to Tucson. Evens the count. Ground ball headed to the right side. Albies with the pickup, and the Rays are out. In the 6th, they add 2, leave 1. 12-5. Played as we move into the 7th inning. A couple other changes as well defensively for the Rays. Manuel Margot is out there in center field. And Mike Brasso will take over at second base. He'll face the left-handed bat of Inciarte, who has walked and grounded out to first. Power the other way, 0-2. There's a bit. 1. Pitch is down. 2-2. Is on deck. Theo worked an inning, and Beeks beginning his 2nd inning, and he strikes out. Inciarte, 4th strikeout for Beeks. Now a word from the Florida Lottery, and that has given Contreras, this young catcher with limited minor league experience, that opportunity, and so far he has impressed. 0 for 2 tonight with a couple strikes. It's 1-2.
Some depth at that position.
And he is out on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. And the pitch is a little high to Ronald Acuna Jr. Strike. A liner, base hit into left, so a 2-out single. Acuna Jr. is on. Number 1 app for live baseball. Foul ball, strike 1. A little contact there.
Well,
this one is popped up by Albies, short center. Margot makes the catch, and we are through 6.5. Bottom of the 7th coming, 12-5 Rays.
They answer back with 2. And here we go.
And here we are in the bottom of the 7th inning. Earned run average.
Well, and you could.
The 11th multi-home run game of his career. And a big cut, and he is out on strikes to begin the bottom of the 7th. A strike. They've got a shot tonight. Put in 1-1. the other way. 2-2. Count is full. That's going to be a base hit. Will fall into center field. Big turn at first, but Wendell hangs on.
Starting it a little bit early, but then all of a sudden just lengthen it out there. Get the barrel to it. Something good's going to happen.
Now, I'll tell you who has never lost confidence in Joey Wendell is Kevin Cash. But boy, when he's healthy, what a great piece of the puzzle.
Where was he? Third or fourth in Rookie of the Year voting a couple years ago?
Here's Adames up the left field line. That's going to be fair. Back to the corner. Wendell's going to score. It'll be a double for Adames. And the Rays add another run. They make it 13-5 on the double by Adames, picking up his second run batted into the year.
Now able to chop this one right up the line. That ball just kind of rolling, stays down and in, and Willie right over the top of it, keeps it fair down into the corner. These are the things when you talk about Joey Wendell and Kevin Cash not losing confidence in him. He not only knows the ability of Joey Wendell, but the character of the man, the work ethic behind the scenes. You know, he's going to put the time in. He's going to do what it's needed to be successful.
Manuel Margot up here in his first plate appearance, taking over in center for Kiermaier, and they've scored 13 runs. High foul the other way out of play. That's Grant Dayton down there. And the pitch is skied to center, will be caught by Inciarte. Adames out there in scoring position. The one thing we've noticed here, we'll see what he does with 2 outs and a chance. These teams coming into this game with 2-1 records. 1. Padres over in the National League go to 3-1. They beat the Nationals, by the way. You don't really zero in on that, but it has some relevance in this 60-game schedule.
Without themselves the best chance.
And now a full count on Smith. Foul into the screen up the right side. And ball 4. Smith draws the walk, and we go back around to the top. Here's Grant Dayton. Yeah, things are probably better off the way they are. We'll just leave them alone.
Play dumb.
That'd be good. Grant Dayton is the new pitcher. He is deciding to hit right-handed against lefties. And the Rays happy about that. High popper up the right side. Freeman's chasing it. Going to be a tough play, and he cannot haul it in with his back to the infield and trying to track it down. The Rays have had a difficult time with pop-ups and fly balls, and the background here of the roof.
Yeah, and think about trying to track down a pop-up in this building with that route. It's just such a tough angle for these guys. The first baseman going up that line and got turned around a little bit and just couldn't make the play.
Proper foul. And a cut to miss. Choi chases one up, is out on strikes. We are through 7 innings. Third is going to pinch hit to lead off the 8th. Hitting for Freeman, who singled and scored a run, drove in a run in the 6th, and now Castillo had a couple. And Beeks now adds to his total. That gives him 6. Ground ball, nice pick at third by Wendell. Throw to first, pulls Choi off the bag into the runner as he gets the tag. And the antithetical idea of social distancing there.
Well, there's the way that Joey was able to backhand smother it, and that throw just pulling Choi off. Little tag to the helmet. And where do you go?
2 gone. That's a strike, 1-1. The strike, 1-2. Hopper, who's going to get this one? Beeks now, and that ball's going to fall. Wendell had a long way to come. Smith coming down from the plate, and Beeks probably had the best draw on that one.
Yeah, that was Beeks' ball all the way. He couldn't find it. It's not always the visiting players. He took a peek at Wendell, and then that goes to just what we talked about.
Foul out of play. Swinging and a miss. That retires the side. 7 strikeouts for Beeks. 13-5 Rays.
Listen, he manipulates that entire zone up and down, and he did tonight.
Team record for a 9-inning game. Mike Brasso leads off here in the 8th, fouling the pitch away, and he's down in the count. Brasso after the high fastball, and he is out on strikes. 1 gone now in the 8th inning. Wendell drove in a run with his home run. Adames with an RBI. And a double, foul back by Martinez. It's all the way back to the base of the stands, and foul up the right side. Oh, a long one back into left field. Duvall will go to the wall and watch it sail. That baby is gone. Jose Martinez unloads his first home run in a Rays uniform. Now the Rays make it a 14-5 game. 5 home runs for the Rays tonight.
You think he knew, Dwayne? I mean, turn and burn and enjoy. The ball was destroyed.
Susugo takes ball 1. So Martinez, who had singled home a couple runs in the 6th, unloads on 1 here in the 8th. One and 2. This one shot into right. Susugo is aboard with a base hit. Hitting continues. Well, Hunter Renfroe, a 3-hit night, 2 home runs. And there's a strike. The pitch is down, 1-1. Little tap out in front of the plate. Way down to first. Up to second goes Susugo. And the fastball, it's too high. Couple of runs scored, and a home run tonight by Wendell. There's a long fly into left center field at the track. Caught by NCR. And Jose Alvarado goes to the mound. Pitcher number 4 in the spot originally occupied by Swanson, who opened the scoring tonight with a home run way back in the 2nd inning. Ground ball 3rd. That's going to skip by Wendell and into left field. Wendell moving to his left. Trying to get that glove down there, and it skipped through. Wendell is going to be charged with an error on that ground ball. There's a chop to second. Brasso out at second. Throw to first. Safe there. The Rays get the force play. Riley reaches on a fielder's choice. So 1 on 1 out here in the 9th inning. Two.
Loop.
Yep.
That deception and that arm angle. I mean, they can really shorten the game.
Oliver Drake gives you a good
Oliver
look.
Drake, that's right. My gosh, they just keep coming at you. Hey, Kevin Cash.
Wave and a miss. Inciarte is out on strikes. Well, 19 strikeouts, a club record. Strike the count to Contreras upstairs. 1-1. We've had 31 combined strikeouts in this game. There's 31 right now. The 1-2 count on Contreras. And just missed. And a swing and a little foul ball that skips to the backstop and catches Smith on the way back. And that, we've heard it said before, but that's the life of a catcher. Here you are, maybe one pitch from ending the night, and that foul ball catches you. Lending his sympathy.
Yeah, that's rough. That is rough. That's what he's saying, really? 2 outs in the ninth, and that has to happen?
One pitch away from ending the evening.
Yeah.
Well, here you are, 14-5, one pitch away. Do it to the count. Down and in. The count is 5 ball into center field, cutting across Margot. He's going to make that grab. And the Rays are winners 14-5. A big offensive night and a big strikeout night all the way around, but certainly for the Rays staff. And the Rays win this one 14-5 to go to 3-1. 14-13-2 for the Rays, 5-4-0 for Glasnow. Worked the front four. Castillo came on to follow him. He'll get the win. Well, Danevich, the losing pitcher here.